Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you from April the 17th through the 19th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Thanks to you who have been able to support me on Patreon. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Every little bit helps, especially, like I said, since YouTube has been acting weird with monetization. And if you guys are wanting to book your own personal or private readings, payments and orders are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a separate process. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can get those notifications of when I'm taking live calls. So let's get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the King of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the Devil, Temperance, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so central issue, I feel that either you have closed out an earth sign or an earth sign maybe has closed you out. Someone has still been emotionally unavailable. Maybe you have only been focused on your finances as opposed to your love life. I feel like you may be trying to find ways to conceal your true feelings. Looks like you've also been ignoring people or ignoring something, especially like your spirit guides. You're acting clueless or oblivious, or you have been in the past. I'm getting the name Adam for somebody. Now, I feel like someone maybe wants to talk. And I also feel like maybe someone has been obsessing over you, or you have been obsessing over someone. If other people have been trying to ask you out, I just feel like you've been blowing those people off, holding out to hear from someone who you're still emotionally attached to, or you're just not ready because emotionally you're just not there yet, especially if you are still coming out of a breakup or healing from a breakup. You also could be feeling stuck financially, or, well, in your position. Like you're not truly happy where you are. Like you're doing something for the money, or you're only doing something for money, but it's not something that you want to do forever. It's not something that is emotionally satisfying. Okay, so you guys either way look like you still have more healing to do. There's still some sort of bad habits maybe that you're needing to work on. Still needing to balance something in your life. Could be sick, could be physically sick, emotionally sick, mentally. Either way, it looks like something has been excessive in your life. If you're not dealing with anyone, these are definitely some sort of internal demons that you're working on or that you're battling. This also could indicate that you're going to be very busy if you work in the medical field. Like you are definitely having to put all your time and energy into healing or helping people. I feel like you also need to set some sort of boundaries with yourself, because people will take advantage. Or you might end up, focusing too much on a person or a situation more than you have to give. But I also see miracles. Somebody is creating or working a miracle. Something that seemed impossible. I see a miracle. If this is love related, it looks like something needs to be purified or reconditioned. So if you're in some sort of unhealthy relationship, or if your relationship has recently gotten unhealthy, I feel like you're going to be working on that, finding ways to heal it or fix it. Now I also see two fixed energies merging together, two stubborn energies coming together. This is maybe something that shouldn't happen normally, but it is working, or finding a way to get two stubborn energies to work with each other. So someone might be fixed fire or fixed earth, but somehow they're managing to work things out, or it takes some sort of miracle or an angel to make something work. I also feel like if there is someone talking behind your back, someone is speaking up for you or speaking in your defense, or making the situation better. So someone's being a mediator and they're like, look, we can't attack this person, or we shouldn't be saying these things about this person when they're not in our presence. So let's just say this and leave it be. So I feel like someone is trying to heal a negative situation, especially if somebody is talking about you behind your back. There's someone that's speaking up in your defense, or you might be speaking up in someone's defense because they're not there to defend themselves. I do feel like you're going to be victorious when it comes to some sort of communication. Now, I also see someone who's abusing their gift. So if someone has some sort of gift of telepathy, gift of anything metaphysical or spiritual, I feel like someone is abusing it. But I feel like you're calling yourself out if it's you, like you're recognizing it. You're like, I shouldn't keep doing this. I need to stop. I need to pull back. So I feel like there's going to be victory in regards to communication. I also see a situation where there's going to be compromise. So if you've been disconnected from someone, or if you have been going through a breakup, I feel like there's going to be a coming together or a merging to talk or heal or repair the situation. Again, I feel like boundaries need to be set. Another thing I'm seeing is that if you do so happen to meet someone, or if you are in an established relationship already, you guys are both taking turns playing the angel and the devil. One minute you are the sweet person, and then you flip, and then you're turning mean, or vice versa. One minute they're being mean or devilish, and then the next thing you know, they're switching it up and they're being nice. So someone, I feel like this is a light and dark relationship. It's like I feel like you guys are taking turns playing the role, though. I do see like a literal angel and demon energy, but you guys are both taking part. Sometimes you just, it's like you need this person to help you heal any bad habits that reside within you, and you're also helping them heal. So there's something about this connection that is a mutual exchange. I still feel like anytime it becomes unhealthy or excessive, that, kind of balance it out. Have the knowledge or recognize when something is out of sync. Now, you also just might be cutting out, any negative energy or manipulative energy so that you can heal. Maybe that's the first step in the healing process, is for you to get rid of people who have been taking advantage of you. Going back to a work situation definitely looks like you feel like a slave. It's like you keep taking on some sort of heavy responsibility. Something seems to be a lot of work. Maybe you feel like you don't get paid enough. Maybe you don't want to be there, but at the same time, you feel obligated to. but you're doing something for money. Looks like you're doing something for money. You're like, well, if this is what I need to do to pay the bills, then I'll do it, even though I don't really want to. Something about your job or relationship could be karmic. So you definitely could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe an Aquarius, maybe a Sagittarius. Could be any sign, but those are the ones that are, you know, standing out the most to me. Now, with that whole switch thing, I feel like something's going on where the tables turn. Like 1 minute you were ignoring them, the next minute they're ignoring you, and whoever is the one being ignored becomes obsessive. This also looks like well, just be careful in any relationship that you enter, because it looks like you are unaware of what you're getting yourself into. And someone may turn out to be very codependent or unhealthy for you. You may need to learn how to find a balance in your relationship. I also see like excessive junk eating and then trying to be good like the next day or something. So it's like you eat a whole bunch of junk food or stuff that you said you weren't going to eat, and then the next day you're like, I'm going to fast, or I'm working out for an hour this time. Like, I feel like you do something bad and then you try to make up for it. All right, let me look at the Devil. Spell work wise, somebody might be working on you, or you are working on somebody. Someone is trying to force the other person to speak or communicate. Someone is two-faced or has split personalities. So the Devil is also about some sort of temptation. You may be faced with a tempting offer. It looks love related, but it also looks like somebody triggers you. Someone is like a reflection of your shadow side, the side of you that you like to keep suppressed or hidden. Someone is triggering your shadow side. Let's just say, for instance, you have some sort of sexual fantasies, or you're a super sexual person and you're trying to suppress that. There's someone that comes into the picture that triggers that, makes you want to do all these things that you try to hide. If this is something romantic, maybe you try to suppress your emotions. Because you know when you fall in love, you just lose yourself. You become imbalanced. Someone comes into the picture and I feel like they trigger your emotions. Something also looks like dreams. That goes back to somebody who's abusing their gift or their power. Like, I feel like someone is entering your dreams. So it's kind of like succubus or an incubus energy. Oh, it's a band called Incubus. I used to like them. Maybe you're just listening to them. Now I'm getting at Donna Summers. I think it's Donna Summers. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. So I feel like maybe maybe they feel like they're working hard for the money, being abused or taken advantage of. It's like someone is abusing the system, or taking advantage of someone's time, which makes them fall ill. It could be physically ill or mentally or spiritually ill. Now, the good thing though is that if the devil is about some sort of emotional illness or spiritual illness, physical illness, I feel like your health is going to be restored. Like you get fixed, you get healed. Okay, so I just heard sexual healing. Definitely something's going on with healing over the weekend. When I get that feeling, it's like sexual healing. Sexual. Maybe you're just listening to Marvin Gaye, I don't know. But something does seem like needing to itch that scratch. And I still say it can be any of those categories I named. It can be sexual, spiritual, emotional, physical. Somebody may fall in love with the person that's healing them. So I know one of the old terms for it is Nightingale syndrome, when the nurse falls for her patient or the patient falls for the nurse. Someone might be a spiritual healer or a wounded healer, and it's like you're falling in love with your with your assignment. You spiritual healers, you're not supposed to do that. They're gonna drain all your energy. Seriously, it does look like if you identify as a spiritual healer, a nurturer, this devil is your assignment. They're highly addictive. The attraction is very intense, and that's done purposely so that you can take the assignment instead of running from it. You might be like, oh no, but I feel like the attraction is very intense. And then not only that, it's something spiritual and telepathic. So that's another thing, how you get kind of caught up into this assignment. I still say set some sort of boundaries. Like you, even if you're aware, you're like, I know this is just an assignment. Like, I know I'm about to fall in love with this person. I still feel like try to set boundaries with how it's going. You have to still speak up for yourself. You can't allow someone to just, run over you. So yeah, try not to fall for the spiritual assignment. Let me look at the King of Pentacles. Somebody is obsessed with materialism or money, whether it's you, a love interest, or a friend. Someone also can become extreme when it comes to health. So even if someone calls themselves being healthy, being vegan, I feel like they're overdoing it. Oh my God, one more time. I feel that the Knight of Pentacles has a thing for you. The Knight of Pentacles is in love, but trying to suppress those thoughts or feelings. I feel like you're trying to focus and mind your own business, but this person is still wanting to be in your space or can't seem to let you go, or somehow feels spiritually obligated to serve you or to be in your life. Yeah. Also looks like when I was just saying someone is heavily into materialism. Now I forgot which reading this also popped up in, but I feel like someone Their love language is about spending money on you or spoiling you or paying for things. Like that's how they express their love, when they come out their pocket, because maybe they don't normally come out of their pocket for people. Maybe this person is normally a miser, but when it comes to you, they just spend, spend, spend. Unless you're the one that has this behavior. But either way, I think this is talking about somebody's love language. They like to spend money, or they like to spoil the other person. I also get the energy of somebody that may be at a distance. And I also feel that someone is what you asked for. The universe is giving you what you asked for. You might say, I didn't ask for this, but the universe is like, yes, you did. This is what you prayed for. Now, next time, maybe you want to be a little more specific, but this is what you asked for. Yeah. So I also feel like something's happening to restore your faith. It might come packaged a little different, or it's just the way you receive your blessings from the universe. It's just different from how you anticipate it. It's going to play out different, or it's coming in a different package than anticipated. So let me pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have yin and yang, man holding a heart, the thinking woman, and cornucopia. All right, so central issue is about, again, finding balance, moderation, doing things in moderation. Romantically, it looks like you may have found the yin to your yang. But overall, I feel like because we also had Temperance come out, the devil indicating something that is excessive in your life, excessive behavior, excessive feelings, and needing to become balanced. Hell, maybe there's been too much porn going on, all this damn isolation. You know, maybe somebody's becoming codependent or too addicted to that and need to kind of neutralize that energy some other way, or find a different way to channel that energy. But I feel like balance will be restored. Now, this is also talking about someone who, yes, man holding a heart. So some of you may experience an emotional connection with someone over the weekend, whether it's new, old. I just feel like someone is going to be revealing their feelings or expressing their love, showing their love language to someone. And then see here we have cornucopia, which is very similar to the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like someone shows their love by giving you abundance, giving you a lot of material things. I feel that this is also about falling in love with someone, maybe for their philosophies or the way they think. Like you're attracted to someone's, the way they carry themselves, their intellect. You also might just be doing some sort of self-love, discovering things in books or some sort of knowledge that you hadn't looked in before. Maybe you're discovering a wealth of information. But I feel like overall your weekend will be about some sort of abundance. And then I just noticed the 22 and 11. So maybe some of you have been seeing those numbers, 22s and 11s, 47 even equals 11. 45 equals 9, but if you add it to 11, it still ends up being 11. 9 plus 1, 10 plus 1, 11. So maybe those numbers could be significant for you over the weekend. And then, like I was telling you guys, I know about Doreen Virtue's angel numbers, and I know about master numbers. I know what they are. I experienced them. It's just that I always feel like there's an additional personal message for them aside from the websites. And also, it was something I was trying to remember about the 22, and I know you guys were trying to help me. But what I was saying is that there was some sort of information that I came across one time that was completely different from what I normally read that really resonated. But if I forgot it, the only thing I can say that I think it has something to do about 22 being a symbol of your divine half being near, like maybe more a completed divine connection. Some of you, I know see 11s a lot or saw 11s a lot before your twin came into your life, but I feel like 11s overall are about awakenings. This might be indicating that two awakened halves. Like usually with twins, like one is awakened, the other isn't. This to me, I guess, would symbolize two awakened people being matched up. And feeling each other's energies. Matter of fact, I feel like something is empathic. You might experience connecting with someone's energy, like feeling something in your heart or your throat chakra that might be activated. And then physically, on a mundane level, yeah, like enjoy yourself. I feel like you're having an abundance. Like I said, maybe that's what all the junk food or the snack food or fast food, something's going on where it's like you have so much that you're just eating. Maybe you're eating out of boredom. I don't know, but it looks like a lot of eating, maybe a lot of Netflix and chill. Maybe it's a lazy weekend after initial work, like after you work yourself to butt, work your butt off, work yourself to butt. Like you just come home and just crash and indulge. You're like, oh, okay, I'm about to indulge on this. So I feel like you might overindulge over the weekend, but then you try to balance it out. So those are the messages. Hopefully it resonated, but feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.